Hey everybody, it's Mozzy. Thank you again for watching one of my videos. For today, what we're going to cut part of the front bumper. Why? To install a steel bumper. That's right. I always wanted this. I got a steel bumper from 400 Lifestyle, 77 pounds of steel. Let's see, let's do my bicep workout for today. Yep, it is. So, let's have some fun and let's get it done. And down. Yep. All right. This is the 4Runner Lifestyle Alpine Series front bumper for Toyota 4Runner 2014 to 2024. You can go to the 4Runner Lifestyle website to look at the details, but how you see it, that's how it came. Powder coated, made out of steel, weighing at 77 pounds. I'll put the link in the description below. You will need a 10mm socket wrench, 14mm socket wrench, a measuring tape, and something to cut it with. I have a Dremel. This is what comes in with the bumper. Brackets for the LED bar, bag of bolts and nuts and washers for all this stuff, and this is to hold up the bumper. So you would attach this to the steel bumper on this side, and this side will get attached to the actual bumper. I'll show you guys afterwards where to connect it, but I'm not going to use it. All right, so here's the plan. We're going to take the front bumper off. Could I do the cutting right now, right here? I could, but you know what? It's safer for me to do that just in case there's something there behind it. I don't know. So what we're going to do, we're going to take off the bumper, take it out, cut it with a Dremel, put it back, and then put the steel bumper on. So let's have some fun and let's get it done. All right, first we're going to remove this plastic cover. And how you remove this, there's a whole bunch of clips here. So how you remove the clips, I'll show you on this one. You press down and then you push up a little bit and you take it out. Careful when you do that because they might fly out and end up in the engine bay. All right, so it looks like we gotta take out this 10mm bolt here, and there's clips right along here. It's 4 of them, one up here, one up here. All right, I have some grill lights I gotta unplug. Also, I have a aftermarket camera which is zip tied here, so I gotta unplug that, and also the sensor I gotta unplug right here. So let's do all that. So I missed this bracket here that's holding it. These two also. So it's this one and these two. All right, so this sensor that's on the bottom. See how it is? You gotta press this button really hard. You press here really hard, pops it open, and you pull out. Just careful. You gotta disconnect this from it also. If you use a flathead screwdriver, you have to just pry it up. I'll show you. All right, so you gotta come here, pry it, pop it, and pull out. All right, now we're gonna do the bumper wheel wells. It's a nut and 2 clips. So let me do that. And then also you have some screws, some bolts here holding on the bumper, so I gotta remove all those. Couple hiccups along the way, but I think I got it. Let's see. Okay. Still one more hiccup. There we go. Got it. So don't forget about this disconnection. I didn't see this either. So yeah. So here's the back of the bumper. So this is what I'm gonna be cutting. So first things first, gotta take this harness off. It looks like it's just double-sided tape. Let's see. Yep. So what I have to do is clean this out and then stick it higher here. Take that out, but first let me draw out the outline. for in the lifestyle, it says 2 inches from here to here, so this should be 2 inches here, and a half an inch here. So I'm gonna just draw a line to here like that, and then I'll take this off and I'll mark off half an inch. I decided to take the valence off first. So this is a half an inch. Alright, so here I have it. Here's my valence. It was a little dirty. This from here was like an inch and a quarter. This is 2 inches. So I'm gonna go the safe route and just go 2 inches. Can always cut more, you know, because once you go a little too far, that's it. So cut a little more, go up here, marked out a half an inch on both sides. There you go. All right, point of no return. Here we go. If you're gonna do any cutting, please wear some safety glasses. I just took some sandpaper and sanded off the edges. Now, I'm putting new ones on. So I took the old ones off. I'm just taking some M3 tape, put it right on the edge, pressing it firm, good bond, and then just cut it right along the edge on the other side. So what I do right here, boom, here. The other tape. That's it. That's firm. Tape set up. I'm gonna clean it one more time. Okay. I use regular alcohol. Not drinking alcohol, rubbing alcohol for your cuts. Before I do it, I don't know where I'm gonna place it, so I'm just gonna give a general clean. I want to make sure it's all clean. See how dirty is it? This spot here, somewhere here, and somewhere here. One more time. Now I'm just reinstalling the factory harness for the fog lights. Like I said, I'm going to put it a little higher, up and out of the way. Time to take this off. All right, so now I'm going to take this crash bar off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 14 millimeters socket. Same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Underneath, we're disconnected it from the bumper, and nothing else is attached. Same thing on this side. Nothing else is attached. So let's take this off. All right, so when I take it off, this hook should hold up this crash bar for me. All right, so far, so good. All right, so how to remove this? It looks like a clip right here. It just holds it. And maybe one more around here, I think. I feel it. Oh yeah, right there. You see it? You just gotta yank it out, pull it out, and it'll come right out. Now it's time to put the bumper back on. So now it's time to work backwards of how you took off the bumper. Just put it back on, nice and easy, clip everything, and then reinstall the clips and the bolts that you took out. All right, everything's good to go. Since I don't have anybody to help me, I have my jack to help me out. So let's see how this works. Here was put one bolt backwards so I can just rest it, and then and now currently I'm putting the other bolts back in. All right, a few hours later, she's on. Not bad. So let's take a look. Not a bad finish here. Very nice and tight, nice and close. Yeah, not bad. The Toyota plate is a little tight. This piece right here, D for driver, there's a spot right there, and your bumper. So this is how the other piece would sit. I'm not gonna do it. All right, let's finish up by putting the plastic piece back on. I want to do that. It's pretty much just like this. And now get these left here. What we're gonna do is gonna pop them up here, and we're gonna slowly shove them. It's gonna hard do one-handed in the hole, and now slowly press down. Hey everybody, thank you again for watching it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Finally got myself a little steel bumper, which I always wanted. Nice, sturdy, you know, good to go. So hopefully my wife will let me buy a light bar. We'll see. Thanks again. If you like and subscribe. Till next time. Take care.